Hello, welcome to another session of Gotham by Night. Tonight, take a look at Gotham's gang violence, a rather prominent feature of Gotham City for the past hundreds of years. Gotham has never really seemed to be rid of itself from these turf wars that have taken place throughout the era. But perhaps there is some merit to these things. For the gangs, push forward some of the economy and open up some business. So, we will have other characters join in at appropriate times when they arrive. But for right now, we go to Titus's bar, where there are a few other characters sitting around having a conversation. I let them take the scene away for now until something happens.
Who's at the bar at the moment as Titus is at the behind the bar?
I'll probably be at the bar.
In terms of civilians, there is no one here.
Alright, so probably just Talon and Amber. Yeah. And there's no vampires, so we can actually do this at like a reasonable drinking time.
Right?
The Titus gets the whiskey out, pours you guys a whiskey. Anything strange happening?
Well, your bar has been devoid of customers all day, which is a first for you.
The minute I say anything's happening, he was morely asking Amber and Talon. Any strange news, guys?
A friend of ours is making waves. Not necessarily good ones. Other than that, making friends. You know how it is.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Friends are always useful, I hear.
When they can be. What about you? Usually you're yelling at somebody around here to do something. There's nobody here.
Today is cleaning day. Those who works around here cleans inside. It's early for a bunch of customers to come. People are working at the moment, probably. Those who usually comes in. Probably tonight regulars will come. Weekdays are like this.
The gang that you mentioned to my... He hesitates to use the word partner here. They're getting more attention. They're drawing attention. And we're not the only ones that want to know about them.
Who wants to know about them?
Some friends I've recently made.
What's the name of these friends? What's their business?
I don't know, but I think that they might be able to help us. That remains to be discussed. Why do you want to take on this gang? The Eternals.
They're going to be the first.
So it's simply conquest.
It's not just conquest, it's retribution for what they have done to me.
Oh, revenge. Because that's always such a great motivator.
It is. I had a brother. Someone who I could have called brother. He betrayed me. Thanks to their offers, and I entered prison.
Once you bring up the word betrayal, that's when he's like... So you're going to eradicate. You're going to remove hundreds of people just because of one person?
No, who talks about eradication?
I better mute for a bit.
To properly overthrow a gang such as this, you would have to take out at least a few.
Yeah, we will take some, and we're gonna put our own people or make deals with them. And they understand they can mess with us. They can mess with my gang. What's gonna happen is they're gonna work for us now. It's conquering, but not eradication. Eradication doesn't work. Too many dead bodies takes too much attention.
Yes, don't want to ruin too many lives.
He shoots you a look. Puppets.
Said lady, it is strange to say that I don't understand where this eradication idea came from, but my intention was never eradication.
That's just Talon's, like,
Mhm.
I wasn't trying to imply you were. Talon's just like that.
Mhm.
Upon, like you said that in character, so he'll respond as taking a swig of presumably whiskey, and he's like, at the very least, you're removing the leadership.
At the very least,
Eventually.
yes.
Sun starts to set.
You're not exactly. How do you intend to lead all these lost souls?
With
And at
charismatic
that-
leadership.
And at that cue, Creed comes strutting, whatever you want to say, through the door as he goes, hey, hey, hey!
My man Creed is here.
Sup, sup?
Hi, man. How's it going? It's been a long time.
Bread
You
and
know it.
circuses.
Talon, my man, Talon! How you doing, man?
I'm alive.
Well, guess what? And he pulls out a package and lays it down in front of you.
Is this what I think it is?
Santa came early this year.
He'll actually laugh. And is the package a box, or is it like the boat's just in a bag, or like is it discreet? Is what I'm asking, I guess.
Keep in mind.
It's like in a
Keep in-
bag.
Okay.
Keep in mind.
Keep in mind what?
Do you see anyone else here at the bar besides all of you?
You said there was no one at the bar, but there's probably
did.
his
No
group.
civilians.
Listen,
Right.
This is the wording.
Okay.
Well, remember one other thing. This is World of Darkness. And I'm giving a lifeline because mistakes have been made in the past. Just because you don't see anyone with the naked eye never means that there's no one there.
I'll take the package, but I'm not going to open it. But you can tell he's happy. I appreciate that we have an understanding. That's what puts you above others in your group.
And here I thought was my charming little face.
No, it's your hair.
I don't care what you I care about what you can do. You've
Creed
proven
kind of
very capable.
Flips his hair and gives a smile and goes, hey, I do what I do.
Do you have a special shampoo or conditioner for that? Because I am jealous.
Yeah, it's called dying.
It's all natural, baby. And he gives us a small wink. I just wake up with my hair this great.
It must be nice to be groomed.
Oh. I'm just laughing.
Hey,
Talon wasn't
I-
trying to come across mean.
Yeah.
He's just awkward.
yeah. Creed goes, smiles, looks Talon up and down. What is he wearing today?
Mm.
Oh, we traded the blue suit for a deep rouge velvet suit.
That's a little bit looser on
Same
him.
Yeah.
same hats with the peacock feathers, but with a new color.
I see I'm not the only one getting groomed.
Well, at least I have someone putting the effort in.
Hey. And he sort of adjusts his current threads. You ain't going to see me out of these ones for a while.
He just
I'll
laughs.
I'll look at him. Are you sure?
I give a small wink and go,
Since
trust
they're-
me,
since
nothing
they're-
you can get
Right.
from me will be better than these.
Since they're cleaning, is it safe to assume the floor is slick with like products? Like if they're still in the midst of doing this, getting ready for the night.
Yeah, let's just say it that
All
way.
right. Then I'll use Slick as my resonance and use Mirages. And now Creed's wearing what Talon was wearing before the blue suit. Only it fits.
Woo! Creed does a little spin and pretends to dip that Mirage hat.
Talon will hold the package on the counter. And not necessarily implying that it's a holographic machine or anything fancy like that, but you know how it is when you're in public places. You don't want to just yeah. So you don't think you might improve? And then the mirages just sort of fade, and he puts the package back down, probably in his bag in his back, and turns to Titus. We had a goal meeting here, did we not?
Yes, we were gonna. You had your questions, and we were gonna try to find out information.
Should we go somewhere a little bit more private to talk?
Yes, we should.
Talon gives Amber that look, like the room or
Room. Probably it would be best to be in a room.
that
Let's
just
go
went
to the back.
right over you, huh? All right.
Creed.
Yes. Like it's Titus, Creed, and you two so far.
All
should
people who have been in the
I
letter
should,
before.
I should
Huh?
state something to Creed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creed, you are still a bit shaken. You antagonized a blood-bonded sibling. You also were hit with a rather frenzied dose of fear.
So is he visibly
Right.
shaken?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll nod to Talon. I knew what he meant. That would probably be the best option.
Very well. Titus, you're already familiar with this. Creed, you're already familiar with this. Are we essentially, do we agree?
I think it will be better to talk in the back because there's no one who will look after the bar.
Isn't your employees here?
Yes, they're
sufficient
at the
enough?
back.
We'll just have one of them come up front.
Mm.
They
can't-
need something
can't
called
risk-
a license.
Look, it will be better to talk in private.
Titus goes inside. And he gets, yo, Larry, let me disappear. For a while, yeah, whatever. She let it by.
We can go into a back room too. I just realized there's some stuff we can do.
There is. Like, it's up to you guys.
Well, we also have another
Tal-
character here, so we'll just say back room for now.
When you get into the room, does Talon make a scan?
Yeah. Like, am I looking for people hiding in the room, you mean?
Yes.
Given Talon's nature, I would say yes. He's still kind of animalistic, and people are largely prey. So, is this just a flat perception check, or is this something I have marked, or what? I'll do a just perception check for now, then.
Go ahead and do
3, 6,
perception check because
yeah, that's. I have 8 again, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Or no, it'd be 8 because it's 4, and every success counts as 2, so 8 successes.
okay. How many successes was that?
8. For perception rolls, I basically just double whatever it is. Thanks to the house rule, anyway.
Right. You look around. You reach out with the beast. There is nothing here. Only you and your fellow beasts and the dead thing.
Well, that didn't trigger a clash of wills. So, yeah, he'll. Pardon me, because I was using his birthright, so he'll move in to the back room with you guys all in tow, I imagine.
Titus enters last, and he closes the door. No one is here as far as I know. There's only one entrance. This door has been open for a while.
You know
As
me
far
better
as you
than
know.
that.
Pardon?
You know me better than that. I don't need a door to go somewhere.
No,
I'm
I know.
sure I'm
but
not
it's
the only thing. It just pays to, like, it just pays to pay attention. Look at Creed here.
No, I got you. I got you. I was just trying to reassure you guys.
So what's the matter, Creed?
Creed will look sideways like he doesn't want to tell you, and finally hang his head and go, "I've had a fight with Tatiana."
Who's Tatiana?
I'll smirk.
Someone too big for her role, but someone we still care about.
She's pissed at me.
Creed,
That was
would you make a frenzy check at +4, please? Because I believe the name was just mentioned 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
What, the name of Tatiana?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
That
only
alone
once.
is enough now?
Mhm.
He mentioned it once.
Yes, he did, as did someone else.
6 successes.
Excellent.
Ooh, exceptional. So you're
You
fine.
feel the beast wanting to flee when you hear her name, but you hold it down with renewed vigor.
So, you're able to keep your shit this scene.
Yeah.
So, how bad?
Real bad. She threw a lamp at me.
You kind of glance at Amber like,
Man, all
It's
kind of, you make all the girls angry.
This one happened to be someone close to me.
I'm sorry to dig in.
My worst, I insulted her fiance.
His fiance's a dick.
he's
He's
prudent.
a dick. Yes, he's a dick, but he's a dick with power.
Cut his dick.
Talon just
My
sighs, like, have you learned nothing?
With my kind, that won't really help. He'll grow back.
Oh man, that's a good power though.
Sort of shudders and goes, "It's bad."
What are we
She's
talking?
angry at. I don't think she's ever been this angry at me.
Well, you. Her fiance doesn't just have power. He implied I might have to pick sides when I was in the vehicle. We went for a drive and had a chat.
Shit.
And you know that I'm friends with your family, your extended family.
Shit. I didn't want to piss him off, but he's just so.
So like, I'ma just ask one question, man. You seem kind of sad. Do you care for this woman?
Clearly.
1 second, guys. Yes, I care for her.
I'ma just say one thing. You may not like it, but if you feel you did a boo boo, owning up to your actions is good.
Takes a deep breath and goes. But one side owning up is not enough.
Listen,
I
man.
said these things,
go
and
on,
I
go on.
will apologize to her. But
You might not just be apologizing to her. You know what he's referring to.
Yeah.
The others might not.
I can't trust her new fiance. I've tried expressing that. I've tried telling that, but no one listens. No one cares. And then I'm expected to smile and play nice with him, to bow
Isn't that
to.
what your entire group is based on? Is lies and false amiable? He just loses the word, but like he gets the point across.
And why do you think I never get along with my kind?
I mean, Creed, if society wants you to be something you're not, don't be that person. But ready to face the consequences, dude. And at the same time, if you feel bad, and if you don't want to apologize to this fucker, don't apologize, but apologize to your sister, as I heard it seems she is your sister now. But like, if your sister doesn't even accept your apology, it's like you apologized and you try to own up to your actions, and that's kind of cool, man. Things.
True. And he gets out his cell phone.
He actually like fist bumps to Creed, like
Yeah.
tries to present his feast and like, man, just you're a good guy. I know you.
I said I'd speak with you before things progress.
Out of character, have I already gone to summons?
Not yet.
Okay.
As for the rest of you, we came here for information. Let's not lose sight of that.
Speaking of information, after Creed sends his text, there's a knock at the front door of the bar.
Just a second, guys. There's a knock at the door. Titus like gets out of the back room and goes towards the front.
There are 3 humans standing in leather jackets with baseball bats and crowbars at your door.
Gang signs.
These
Eternals?
are Eternals.
Did he leave the door open so we could see, or did he shut the door?
He didn't shut the door.
So
He
it's
comes
still-
in.
Sorry, I'm back.
There is also Eternals in the front of the door.
3 of them, and he didn't shut the door to our room so we could see it.
Titus like looks at them and says, "What's the problem, boys? Lost?
Well. What do we got here?
You got your doom if you don't talk properly.
They kind of just shove their way past. Do you want to like just strong arm them or?
Well, there's 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I can't stop a tree guy, but he will try to intimidate them.
You might have something that modifies that.
Yeah, I have Air of Menace, but can you tell me what does it do? Tell
It
It gives
I
you
forget.
+2
Yeah.
to the
Plus
roll.
2.
He's gonna be like, "You boys, you don't want to fuck around. I'm
Did
not
you
in
take
the
Looming
mood."
Presence as well?
Let's see. These guys
I
actually
didn't
have a
have-
decent roll to resist that too. So let's see what happens. Oh wow! Did I actually have a gang member roll decent this time?
Dude, you have
Uh,
7 dice, so of course you're gonna roll decent.
I don't know.
That's not always true.
That's not true at all.
I have 7 dice in this as well. Presence, intimidation +2, 9.
And it's rote if you took Looming Presence, which I thought you did.
I didn't took Looming
Oh.
Presence,
Oh, okay.
but I have like intimidation is my
That's-
professional training.
Yeah, so 9 agains, and you can spend will. Do you have 5 dots professional training?
Yes,
So you can spend a willpower to make it rote anyway.
I'm gonna spend a willpower, which means add 3 dice.
No,
I-
it doesn't do both. It just makes it rote.
Okay, then I'm just gonna.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can please ignore
No,
the
I'm
last
sorry.
3 dice.
I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have
Six.
these are rote, therefore like 9s and 8s considered as success. 2
No.
successes.
Okay, you have 9 agains, so 10s and 9s count as 2. Okay, rote means any die that doesn't come up as a success, and that is 8, 9, 10. You re-roll.
Okay. So how many dice I roll now? 1.
9. Oh, sorry for rotes.
I
8 dice.
Okay, I roll 8 dice. Ooh, yeah. I have a lot of successes to intimidate them. More than them.
They are easily intimidated. They back out.
Who sent you guys? Let's talk. Maybe you will, find some new life choices.
One of the guys pulls out very shakily an envelope, drops it to the ground, and all 3 of them run.
You fucking better run. He says like while they're fucking away.
Talon's gonna give chase.
Bring one back alive.
I'm gonna see where they go from the shadows.
Oh.
Okay.
Creed's going to come strolling out and go, well, that was fun, as he reaches down and picks up the note. Opens it and takes a look before handing it over to Titus.
Yeah, actually, we'll read it with you.
All right.
Because it's what bros do.
Yeah. Yes, it's what bros do. He'll hold it out so both of them can read it at once.
You open the letter, and it basically says, Titus, it's your good old pal Reagan here. Negan here, sorry. I just want you to know that I am severely sorry for what happened all those years ago, and I would like to make amends. I have a lot of new friends here in the city, and I don't want bad blood to spoil family relations. So why don't you and I have a chat? You can name the place and time.
Who's this? Out of character?
Titus kind of looks at him and he says he's an old pal who's from the Eternals. He's
Yeah, no, I was sort of asking out of character because
Mhm.
I got like 4 successes when I researched
Oh.
them.
This guy is the leader of the Eternals.
So, the question is, you want to punch him or make him our bitch?
I think I should take that decision with Amber and Talon as well, man. Let's all
Radio.
talk.
So,
Titus seems to be not happy about this, by the way, because like it obviously states in the letter, like, you know, like even like sending 3 guys to his door is like a ballsy move. And he takes a deep breath. He's not happy about this. And he comes back to the back room where Amber is.
Oh, I
With
went out
Creed,
with
probably.
Creed. I was out
Oh,
with Creed.
shit,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I walked out with Creed. I was muted that whole time. Sorry. Mm. So we waiting for Talon to get back, or are we?
I'm
going
here.
to
I'm
discuss
gonna
this a little bit. You're here.
I'm gonna put a thing in mechanics real quick, but I essentially cut his speed in half. And because I have high satiety, he's actually gonna make a resolve composure roll to do anything, but remain still. It's like, oh, you're gonna run away, are you? You can't run away from this.
Did you do this
Wait.
immediately as they went out the door?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. So one of them. Okay.
Whoever dropped the envelope.
Okay, he makes his check. He can still move at half speed.
Okay.
We should
I'm
run.
going. You know what? I'm going to look up, see this guy running really slowly, as his friends probably leave him in the dust. I'm going to turn on awe and go, "Hey, stop for a minute! Yoo-hoo!"
Can I
roll
help
me a-
him with this?
Actually, yes. Let's go ahead and do a additive roll. Amber, you're going to assist Creed.
Okay.
Okay, so you give him a +1 dice automatically. Creed,
Mhm.
would you roll a wits plus empathy or no, I'm sorry, persuasion. You could roll persuasion or subterfuge to try and get his attention, because there's a roll to try and get someone's attention to look in
Okay,
your eyes.
so wits plus subterfuge.
+1.
+1.
Right, so,
On the bright
Actually,
side,
wait.
he doesn't even want to blink.
Actually,
He's
hold on.
hallucinating.
Amber.
Yes.
Actually, this could give Creed more dice. Amber,
Uh-huh.
how are you assisting him?
It's almost like I'd be trying to get their attention also using my looks.
Alien allure. Yeah.
Yep.
Can I?
Okay, if that's the case, hold on. If that's the case. If Amber is using alien allure, Creed, give yourself an additional 3 dice. Titus, you're
Okay.
going to say something?
I have something called cohesive unit, which is
Oh.
I don't know how it works, but like Titus, I think it like allows me to.
They can add your presence as a dice pool if you were to plan this ahead of time or give orders.
Oh,
So
okay,
you
then never
didn't
mind.
give orders, so.
I didn't give any orders.
so that is 8d10, I believe, and that it has 9 again, so that will be 5 successes.
Sweet.
Is he rolling against this? Does this have to do with his composure or resolve because it would be reduced by 1?
Yeah, if it's reduced by 1, that's only 2 hits. You win. You managed to get the guy to look
Yeah.
at you.
Hey, what's up? And as I do it, I'm going to spend a vitae to charm this guy.
What's the roll?
This is resisted by his composure plus any
Supernatural tolerance.
yeah.
Right, so he's got a dice pool of 3.
I put cohesive unit in the mechanics channel for you.
Thank you. He
One
does not
success.
resist.
So he's now charmed. I'm like his best friend. And to be exact, what charm does is, let me just read what the charm condition actually does. Charm condition is a persistent condition. You have been charmed by a vampire's supernatural focus, supernatural force of personality. You don't want to believe that anything he says is a lie, and you can't read his true intentions. The vampire adds their majesty dot to manipulation rolls against you. Any wit plus empathy or subterfuge rolls you make to detect their lies or uncover their true emotions suffers a penalty equal to his majesty dots.
Okay.
Using supernatural means to detect the lies is a clash of wills. You want to do anything for the vampire to make him happy. If he asks you to do a favor for him like he was one of your best friends, you'll give him cash, a place to stay, you'll lend keys, reveal secrets you really shouldn't. You don't feel tricked or ripped off unless the condition resolves,
I hear you.
etc.
I got you.
All right. Anyways, Creed is going to start strolling up and go, "Hey, buddy, what's the rush?
There's free drinks here. Come on.
Titus didn't mean anything by it. We're all buddies, aren't we?"
He's in a state of panic. However, he's also charmed, so he won't say much. But he'll come with you. He's basically charmed. So
Yeah. So Creed drapes his arm around this guy and starts leading him inside.
Is Talon leaving still? Running after them still?
No,
or-
I managed to get the one guy. He's scared shitless, feels trapped. He's hallucinating because nightmares do that kind of thing. However, I got an exceptional, so if he's questioned later, he won't actually remember anything for the scene that this nightmare is in effect.
That's epic.
when everyone goes in and Tyler will close the door, lock it, pull the things down. When I say like things, it's like, where it like stops from inside being visible. And he will like put like a line under construction. He will go inside of the kitchen and be like, "You guys are not working today. It seems we need to do construction at the bar."
sure thing, boss.
Sorry, Larry. You can go and fucking be with your girlfriend and shit, like
No
you asked.
worries. No worries. Thanks, sir.
No problem. By the way, like the guys who works, just so you know, Brandon, from the gang, his gang as well.
Mhm.
At least like either families of the gang members or like his friends. So like, like they wouldn't be like surly, but they would be like, "Yeah, boss, okay, fine, whatever."
Yeah,
He
they're
treats
just
them
saying,
like
yeah,
family.
boss. Sure.
Yeah. And then he comes back after shooing everyone and making sure no one's inside as much as as long as he knows, of course. And when he returns, he says, "Should we take him to the happy room?"
Is this place clear? And when I say that, I'm going to look at Talon.
Sorry, you asked me if this place is clear?
Yeah.
I will use my birthright.
Amber, what is your society at right now?
Amber? I think it was like 3 or 4, but
Sorry. It's 4. It's 4.
Is it 4?
Mhm.
Okay. Amber, would you make me a composure plus your layer trait, please? I'm sorry, not composure. Would you make me a resolve plus composure check, please?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I got 3. 3 successes.
You should eat him. You should eat him. You should eat.
Oh goodness. So I'm definitely looking hungry. I want
It
to eat
would be so easy.
Okay.
The voice in the back of my head. It's telling me things.
You feel that wet tongue at the base of your brain?
Yes, I do.
All right. So,
So Creed, is he gonna talk, or he's gonna have to walk?
We'll see. Hey, buddy. I need you to focus on me now. See? See my eyes? Look right here. All right? Everything's good. Just focus on me. I'm the light. All right? I know you're afraid, but I need you to focus. Can you tell me your name?
George.
George? Okay, George. George, how you doing, George? Are you all right? I need you to. Me and my buddies have some questions for you. Can you answer them?
Yes.
George, I'm gonna just say it right now. I have this like amazing stuff. I kind of studied psychiatry recently, and guess what? I kind of see lies, man. So don't fucking lie to us.
George would never lie, would you, George? Not to me, at least. Right?
No.
No? All right, George. So, your boss sent you here, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you want to come here?
No.
No? Oh, that's not good. I'm here, though. Anyways, what's your boss planning?
I don't know. He wanted us to get punished.
Do you have family, George?
Yeah, I got a sis.
Does she live with you, George?
Yeah.
he's already scared, guys. Talon says that really
she's
quietly
just-
because he's the one that did it, and he doesn't want to send him
She's
into a...
taking mental notes. Do you live in this part of town, George?
Yeah, I live over on the 14th there.
That's good to know, George. Thank you.
So, George, where were you and your buddies going to head after this?
Probably back to the. I was probably going to go home, but my buddies probably going to go back to the headquarters. You know.
So the boss is preparing a trap, George.
I don't think so. I mean, he sent us here, so we accidentally killed a shakedown, and the boss got pissed, and he said maybe I'll send Titus a little gift to relieve some stress. So he told us to come here and look intimidating.
Wait. You killed who?
He killed a shakedown. Just some poor girl in the alleyway. No one's gonna miss her.
Titus like tries to think.
She looks at Talon. Ember will look at Talon. He knows exactly what she's thinking.
And Titus actually says, "Where did you kill this woman?"
Not too far from here. It's 6th, just before you enter the entrance to Gotham Park.
Is that his turf? As a gang?
It's right on the border.
So they're like, is it disrespect or is it not disrespect?
No, because it's technically Gotham Park is actually neither of your territories.
Mm-hmm.
So, not disrespect to you, but might be disrespect to someone else.
Someone else, as in Penguin?
Yeah, you got it.
Does your boss works at Penguin, dude?
He's had some negotiations, but he doesn't really like the guy. But it's more of an alliance of convenience, I would He's also talking very droned, which is not typically what happens, Creed, when someone is charmed.
Yeah.
This guy looks brain dead, and you're not entirely sure why.
Can I try rolling an empathy check here?
You may.
Wits plus empathy. Don't fail me now.
This is one of the few times Talon's had high satiety to use a nightmare.
Titus has a high satiety as well, actually.
Nightmares are amazing.
Ugh.
That's going to be 4 successes here.
So it's difficult to tell, but something is off with his emotions. The moment you hit him with that, he's just kind of he went into
Zombied
that
out.
zone state. Right. Even with the 4 hits, it's so hard to tell because you haven't really seen this before. But it's difficult because the knowledge you have is enough to figure it out, but you don't know what it is just out of the blue. It almost feels like another kindred's power working against you, but it's not. That much you know. I'll say that.
But it feels like something supernatural is on this guy. Hey. I tap over at Town. Can you take a look at this guy?
That might be more Amber's thing.
Oof.
Out of character, I was being more Eye of Heaven.
Ah,
Yeah.
you want me to get information my way?
Yeah.
All right.
I think, or I'll whisper over to you. I think there's something affecting him.
All right. So, any supernatural fate or destiny he possesses. He probably doesn't have wound penalties or supernatural weaknesses, negative conditions or tilts, aspirations, and his anchors.
He does have a negative condition currently affecting him.
Okay.
His aspiration is obviously, gang.
I mean, he's a storyteller character.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, the current tilts affecting him right now are isolated,
Cool.
and drugged.
Oh, Creed would know about the drugged. But I'll let him know he feels.
Well, that's the thing, is that's the tilt, but it's not drugs doing it.
Okay. And he's not scared sober either, so that's what makes it weird. Because normally, like, if you can be really drunk, but if your house is on fire all of a sudden, an emergency can really bring you to your senses.
Okay, so he has the drug tilt, but he has no drugs in his system. Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't. Does this seem like the devotion I can get that can do this?
That's not it. No.
That's not it. All right.
Oh, yeah. So I told Creed that he's feels alone and is maybe not drugged, but or compromised. He probably is or inebriated because we're in a bar, and that's somewhat fitting. That's how he's acting, kind of zoned out.
Creed raises an eyebrow, sniffs. He doesn't have anything in him.
Well, something's fucking him up.
I don't suppose any of you can try tracing this.
I can see where he goes, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can undo.
I meant to see if anyone's around that might be supernatural.
I thought we already checked, but sure, recent developments.
Out of character, we never check this room, and after that, Creed's going to say the street.
Hmm.
So check the room first.
Yep. On to the Clash of Wills perception. If there's no Clash of Wills, I'll just roll straight perception.
Are you going to spy down the alleyway?
I'm gonna essentially think of it like a guard on patrol, like the entire perimeter of this property. And that includes the roof.
How far does that go?
We'll say about half a city block, maybe a city block.
Half of a city block? Okay, there is a Clash of Wills.
Okay.
This thing is going to use Deny the Witch.
That's cool. I'm not actually using anything in the nightmare or anything overtly supernatural. So it's my birthright.
As far as you can tell, there is nothing there.
15 dice again. Oh, okay. Talon return. And yeah.
What do we roll to sense things?
That would be your auspex and blood potency.
I'm killing Titus, man.
Oh, right. I'm a specific kind of beast that has a birthright that allows me to just look for things. Otherwise, you'd have to set things up ahead of time with needs must in order to get a clash. Or you could use Monster from the Deep, which lets you sense things that fall within your hunger. But beasts only really have like 2 or 3 methods of actually finding things supernaturally hidden.
Yeah, we'll have to worry about out of character that changeling later. Never mind, that's not changeling. Forget what Deny the Witch is.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Nothing's apparent.
yeah. Grunts.
Titus
ahead.
just kind of like looks at them and says, "If you're feeling weird, we can go somewhere else. But what do you guys think about doing with this guy? I can
Hammer
break his
style.
knees and cap his knees and let him be."
I'd
No,
actually
that's
argue
not
against
enough.
it.
If we want, I can. This is the perfect time for me to demonstrate what I can fully do here.
What do you mean?
Right now, I have him charmed. And if he wasn't so drugged up, he'd be pretty friendly towards me. Looks to the side like he doesn't really want to explain.
Talon will just hold up his hand. You've done enough for now.
All right.
What's going to be as Titus writes to his phone and shows it to Creed and then Talon and then Amber. It's very insider.
If we send him back, I'll show you. I probably should show you what I can do. But we may have another option if I remember Talon hinting correctly.
You know what? I'm gonna dead drop him, and he can find his own way back. We're not here to hurt him. All we had were a few questions.
But we really should hurt him.
Talon shoots you a look like you should have got the hint the first time when he said he's not hurting someone.
Out of character. What I could always do is enthrall him, send him back as our agent.
He won't remember anything that happened in this scene, so enthralling him's not going to work.
No, he would still be enthralled though.
He has no memory of any of it happening. He wouldn't even recognize Creed.
But when he does meet me, it's like, oh my god, I have to work for you. So sleeper agent.
It's actually better, dude.
I
That's great.
don't care. Either way.
All right, I'll do that, I guess.
All right.
So Creed's going to go observe. Hey, buddy, look up here for a sec. We're friends, right? So
Nods.
let's make this something different. From now on, instead of friends, I'll be your god. Got it? And as I do this, I am going to try to enthrall him.
Probably the same resolve and tolerance.
Composure plus.
Oh, Majesty's always composure.
Yeah.
That's right. It's dominate that runs off resolve.
And that'll be a fuck ton of successes if he wants to roll against it.
Well,
Six.
you succeed.
7.
All right.
Yeah. That's exceptional for whatever. I think you're using the
Yep.
fourth dot.
Yep. Now, isn't that better?
He's still kind of droned.
Stand up.
He stands.
Because the layer tilt is already in effect with Slick, I'm marking him with needs must and spending willpower.
Normally, they're not so zonked out, but I believe that's another thing going on here. For now, he should be listen to any of my orders. Isn't that right, buddy?
Yes.
Pardon me.
Yes, what?
Jeez, you really playing this that punk, Reed.
Yes, sir.
Good. Hey, he's not going to remember any of this. Might as well have fun.
You should not have. Oh well, too late now.
What?
Let's not overstep our boundaries.
Very well, very well.
He'll be more useful to us the less we tamper with him. After all, what good is a broken key?
He sent me a letter saying that it's unnecessary to fight with him. He has.
You're a gang, and you're saying it's unnecessary to fight. That
Yeah,
doesn't
stop cutting me off.
It doesn't come across as empty words.
He basically states that he has new bros, as far as I understand, and he wants to meet with me to solve this problem. Sounds like a stupid trap.
Well, at least you caught on.
Do we know where his headquarters is?
No, not yet. I'm trying to find OOC. By the way, just so you know,
Hey.
just so I'm clear, Talon. But like, it wasn't me, OOC, who told you like stop cutting me off. It was Titus who was calling Talon, stop cutting me off.
It's all good, man.
So Creed's going to turn and go, hey, Georgie, where's the headquarters at?
26 and Wabash.
I got an idea, but I bet you guys not gonna like it. Was it the headquarters?
What, the three of us?
No, I don't know. Like how many gangsters you think he has?
None.
Like 30 at least. But
I
at
just
the
need
same
one
time,
dead body from his gang. Just one dead body. That's all I need.
You're saying this out loud.
yeah, it seems what she said.
Talon already said there's no one around, so she is going to say that out
I
loud.
s-
She trusts
I
him.
said I didn't find anyone. There's a bit of a difference, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, she's
I'll
gonna
make
say
a note of that.
just one dead body.
Who said I'll make a note of
That
that?
was the storyteller.
The storyteller.
I'm gonna say this: we can hit it, or we can at least, check it, scout it, see what's going on. He probably doesn't have 100 guys, and even if he has 20 gangsters working for him, not every single one of them is gonna be there.
Hey,
Jesus fuck.
George, how many of you tend to hang out at the headquarters at one time?
Oh, about 20.
20? All right. Next, I'm going to grab a piece of a napkin and a pen from behind the bar. Can you sketch out the layout of this place?
Yes, sir.
From memory?
I mean, it's his headquarters.
Okay, man, how about this? He looks at Talon. When we are alone, totally, we're gonna make a plan. I got a plan.
Amber.
Mhm.
Hang on.
Okay.
For the record, the dice roll I did was not for the mistake.
I know. I was
Was not
So-
for the
I was just
what?
being a little shithead.
Right. Amber, hold on. I need to
Okay.
check something.
Holy fuck. That's a
Okay.
lot of successes.
And actually, hold on a sec. Really quickly, session's almost over, and then unfortunately I gotta go. Just a moment.
I'm really glad we gave Amber Murmur's wisdom now.
Yeah.
That's a fuck load of dice.
Yeah, it is. But if it's any kind of mind anything, then
Oh, it's worse.
it's worse. You already know what it is.
I'm not saying what it is, but I built it.
Fuck you. Dang. If you built it, it's not good. Not good at all.
Is she getting blood bonded?
When I have
We
to
don't
have
know
Can
it's
you
blood,
can you answer the question for me, Creed? If not, I'll just rule it myself.
Wait, what's... Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that.
Okay. I need to make one more roll then.
I was kind of hoping this would be like the end boss or something. Not just some mook
Fuck
going
you.
around and on.
To be fair, you have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So,
Mm-mm.
Jesus Christ, those tens.
Holy fuck. Like, okay.
Okay. 1, 2,
That's-
3. Okay. Amber and Titus, you both slap a mosquito as a mosquito bites you.
Fuck.
It's obviously important.
Lovely.
I'm surprised
Okay.
Talon didn't being the perceptive little shit he is. Also the only one here that doesn't have supernatural toughness of any kind.
Right. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You know, it is a cold night.
I have Unbreakable. I don't think a mosquito.
I mean, you're immune to the arm and leg rack tilts, and your bones are literally unbreakable. Oh, but you do
No.
have armor.
I have
right,
armor.
always.
Like how the mosquito is gonna penetrate my skin? It's like tough as fuck.
That's all I'm saying is you felt a mosquito bite, so it's like, get off me.
Shut up. Get the fuck away.
Yeah, it's like, get off me.
Great.
He's just gonna continue and say, I need to fucking go and do something about the girl. Maybe she may be, someone from our turf, so I need to make sure that all the families are okay.
Can I come and watch?
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll probably end up going.
Right.
The fuck was that?
What was that?
That was Amber's.
What did it even say?
Kill
Kill
them all.
them all.
Kill them all. Oof, 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 oof.
I'm
Go.
Am I getting really, really hungry?
A little bit. You're a 4. You're not too bad right now.
No, I get those things, so that's why I'm following Titus around. I'm gonna watch
So-
these families grapple.
Without further ado, I apologize to those waiting in the wings, to Anthony and Ted, but I must go.
right.
We must end the session short. Any last-minute declarations?
I'm getting George's phone number before I send him on his way.
He will give it to you.
Who comes with Titus now?
I do, because I got to see the
And
families.
Talon.
Okay.
Okay?
You're just doing something to some girl.
She's dead, so he's got to make sure the families are okay, and I'm
Yep.
joining
Oh,
just to
alright.
watch the families cry. Pretty much.
Just get that food.
Yep, that's
Eating.
it. So
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another session of Gotham by Night.